Before the money, before the lights, before anybody believed my name belonged somewhere, you did. You met me when my pockets had more dreams than dollar signs, when the weight upon my shoulders kept me waking through the night. I was building something no one could completely understand, but you never called me crazy. You just reached and held my hand.
You saw something in the struggle I was too afraid to see. When the whole world saw my problems, you kept seeing more in me.
You didn't need the finished version. You loved the man still finding his way. And every time I nearly gave up, you gave me one more reason to stay. You loved me before I made it, before the lights knew my name, before the room started cheering. You stood beside me through the pain, when all I had was a promise and a heart that wouldn't quit. You loved me before I made it. Girl, I'll never forget it. You loved me before I made it, before the blessings came true. So everything I'm becoming, I wanna share with you. They see the man who is standing, but you remember where he began. Oh, you loved me before I made it. You made me believe that I can. You were there for every setback, every bill we couldn't pay, every door that closed between us, every plan that slipped away.
You would look me in my eyes and say, baby, this is not the end. You weren't only my lover, you were my safest place and friend.
Now they're calling me successful, now they finally understand, but they didn't see you praying when I barely had a plan. You didn't fall for what I could buy you, you fell for what was inside. And when my confidence was empty, you poured your faith into mine. You loved me before I made it, before the lights knew my name, before the room started cheering. You stood beside me through the pain, when all I had was a promise and a heart that wouldn't quit. You loved me before I made it. Girl, I'll never forget it. You loved me before I made it, before the blessings came true. So everything I'm becoming, I wanna share with you. They see the man who was standing, but you remember where he began. Oh, you loved me before I made it. Oh, you made me believe that I can.
Before the lights, before the fame, I knew your heart, I loved you the same. Before the world could see your gift, I stayed beside you through all of it. So when the house gets bigger, your name will still be on the door. When I finally reach the places we used to only dream about before, you'll be sitting right beside me, not behind me, not below, because you watered every seed before the world could watch it grow. And if tomorrow took it all away, if every light went dark again, I know exactly where I find you, standing where you've always been.
You loved me before I made it, before the lights knew my name, before the whole world applauded. You treated me like I was great, when all I had was a promise and these two hard-working hands. Oh, you loved me before I made it. You love the unfinished man. You loved me before I made it, so now
before the lights,
before the world knew my name.
you knew my heart.
And baby, that's why everything I build will always have a place for you. Before the money, before the lights, before anybody believed my name belonged somewhere, you did. You met me when my pockets had my dreams and dollar signs, when the weight upon my shoulders kept me waking through the night. I was building something no one could completely understand, but you never called me crazy, you just reached and held my hand. You saw something in the struggle I was too afraid to see. When the whole world saw my problems, you kept seeing more in me. You didn't need a finished version, you loved the man still finding his way. And every time I nearly gave up, you gave me one more reason to stay. You loved me before I made it, before the lights knew my name, before the room started cheering. You stood beside me through the pain, when all I had was a promise and a heart that wouldn't quit. You loved me before I made it, girl, I'll never forget it. Oh.
You loved me before I made it, before the blessings came true. So everything I'm becoming, I wanna share it with you. They see the man who is standing, but you remember where he began. You loved me before I made it, you made me believe that I can.
You were there for every setback, every bill we couldn't pay.
Every door that closed between us, every plan that slipped away. You would look me in my eyes and say, baby, this is not the end. You weren't only my lover, you were my safest place and friend.
Now they're calling me successful, now they finally understand.
But they didn't see you praying when I barely had a plan.
You didn't fall for what I could buy,
You fell for what was inside.
and when my confidence was empty,
You poured your faith into mine. You loved me before I made it, before the lights knew my name,
for the light,
before the room started cheering. You stood beside me through the pain,
you stood beside me through the night. All I had was a promise
and a heart
and a heart that wouldn't quit. You loved me before I made it, girl, I'll never forget it.
Girl, I'll never forget.
Loved me before I made it,
You never made it.
before the blessings came true. So everything I'm becoming, I wanna share it with you.
They see the man who is standing,
But you remember where he began. You loved me before I made it. Oh, you made me believe that I can. Before the lights, before the fame, man,
before the lights,
before I do the same,
before the flame,
before the word,
I knew your heart.
I loved you the same.
I loved you the same. Before the world
So good.
could see your gift, I stayed beside you through all of it.
So when the house house gets bigger,
your name will still be on the door.
when I reach the places,
When I finally reach the places we used to only dream about before.
you'll be sitting right beside me.
Not behind me, not below.
Because you watered every seed before the whole world could watch it grow. And if tomorrow took it all away,
If every light went dark again, I know exactly where I'd find you, standing where you've always been.
you loved me before I made it,
Before I made
before the lights knew my name, before the whole world applauded. You treated me like I was great,
you treated me like
and all I had was a promise in these two hard-working hands. You loved me before I made it, you'll never finesse. You loved me before I made it, so now that my moment has come, I'll spend every day reminding you that you're the reason I won. And they remember the story, but only we know what it took. You loved me before I made it, before the money,
Before the lights,
before the world
before the world,
knew my name.
and in my heart.
And baby, that's why everything I build will always have a place for you.